Hi everyone, it's Mike from AVASK here. Thank you so much for everyone who attended our webinar yesterday regarding the end of the VAT Services on Amazon program. Now, throughout this entire webinar, we were having an unprecedented number of questions, and we're so sorry that we ran out of time. And as we ran out of time, we decided that we'd take all of those questions you asked within the webinar, and we thought we'd do a little subsequent follow-up webinar, which is here now today, just to answer those questions and make sure that you basically have an answer to your queries. So I'm delighted to invite my colleague Tintin Saratelli from our VAT compliance team. So hi Tintin, thanks so much for joining me.
Hi Mike, great to be here.
Fantastic. So we're now going to be answering your questions that were not answered within the session yesterday afternoon. So let me go ahead and start. So the first question we've got is, if Amazon collect the VAT, why do I have an amount to pay?
Yeah, so if a seller qualifies for marketplace collection, Amazon will be the deemed supplier on any B2C supply, and therefore will be responsible for collecting and remitting the VAT on these sales. However, where the buyer inputs a VAT number into Amazon, the sale is now considered B2B as opposed to B2C, and the VAT collection responsibility returns to the seller. If VAT is chargeable in these transactions, they will create a liability on your VAT return.
That's absolutely perfect, thank you so much. So the next question that came in was, why do I need to file VAT returns if Amazon collect the VAT?
Yeah, so this is a great question and a common one that we get from a lot of clients. So the general rule is that whenever a business holds goods, they must retain a VAT number. All sales whereby Amazon collects the VAT must still be reported as a marketplace sale on a VAT return. This is to keep the seller in full compliance of the jurisdiction. And there are also instances in which a seller may be liable to pay the VAT on a supply, which must be reported via the VAT return.
Absolutely fantastic. No, thank you. That was very concise. Following question. This is regarding cost of goods. So why do you need my cost of goods?
Yeah, so any seller utilising the pan-EU system must provide their cost of goods to report intra-EU movements. Amazon provides data as to the ASINs moved between the EU member states, and we require the costs of these ASINs to cost reference and produce values required for reporting purposes in the EU. We require the cost of goods to be updated on a monthly basis as well.
Okay, and I presume that is just then uploaded into the portal?
That is correct.
Okay, that's absolutely perfect. So great. So what countries should I import into? So this is when you're importing goods into Europe, I think.
Yeah, so this includes Europe and the UK in this case as well. So by importing into countries such as UK, France and Netherlands, you can utilise schemes which avoid the monetary transaction of paying import VAT directly. This allows a better cash flow process. So in contrast, countries such as Germany don't offer such a scheme, but any refunds which are due are returned by the tax office on an average of 6 to 8 weeks. Countries such as Italy and Spain, we do not necessarily recommend importing into, as the VAT refund can take significantly longer, as a Spanish refund request is included in the annual return, and for Italy the refunds can take an average of 3 to 5 years.
Wow, 3 to 5 years, that's insane. Yes, and one of the questions we did actually have, which was left in the chat, was regarding an Italian import VAT return. So yeah, I'd suggest that if you are looking to get an import VAT return for Italy, you need to reach out to AVASK immediately to talk to us about how we can help you to do that. Okay. Okay. So our next question was, what documents do you need to reclaim my import VAT?
Yeah, so again, another great question. So to reclaim import VAT in the UK, AVASK requires access to your customs declaration service to be able to download your C79 certificates, which are issued monthly by HMRC. I believe it's around the 7th of the following month.
Okay.
We will inform you if you have any problems logging into your account, and we'll reach out to the relevant individual. For all other countries, we require the official import entry document issued by the border of the entry country. These are often referred to as single administrative documents in the EU and will be obtainable from the customs broker that cleared the shipment. For AVASK customs and CATA clients, we'll be able to access these internally, and therefore we won't request these information from you.
Okay, thanks very much, Tintin. That's great. So our next question is, how can I pay less import VAT?
Yeah, so import VAT refunds can take a long time in many countries, causing cash flow restraints and often lengthy audits. So in order to avoid this, countries such as the UK and France, as mentioned earlier, have introduced a system to defer the import VAT payments to the time of submission of the VAT return. This effectively cancels out any payments required when you are importing directly into the jurisdiction. Regarding this, please speak to your indirect tax consultant or reach out to the relevant team and they'll be able to assist further.
That sounds like a fantastic thing, because then that stops you from having to pay it, reclaim it, and then pay it again.
Exactly, yeah, it's much better for the cash flow.
Or pay it, reclaim it. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so our next question is regarding banking. So my bank doesn't let me pay in other currencies. What can I do about this?
So an online currency account is the best way to make any international VAT payments, as it optimizes the exchange rates and lowers the transfer fees.
Absolutely, and if you do need assistance trying to find a partner to work with on this one, AVASK works with World First. They're a very, very credible company, and we work very closely with them on a number of instances. So please do reach out if you need an introduction for that as well. Okay, so our next question is regarding to Poland and Czech. So why do I owe money in Poland and Czech Republic if I don't sell there?
Yeah, again, this is a commonly asked question that we get from quite a lot of our clients. So the Amazon Pan-EU system includes Poland and Czech Republic as fulfillment countries, despite there not being an Amazon storefront. These countries' tactical positioning in relation to Germany enables cheaper storage for orders fulfilled to German customers on the Amazon storefront for Germany. And enabling storage there reduces Amazon fulfillment fees on these platforms. Sales made to customers in Poland or Czech Republic via any of the other Amazon platforms may in turn be fulfilled from these countries, potentially giving rise to a VAT liability.
Absolutely, and if you're obviously storing goods in a country, you have to have a VAT number.
Exactly.
Fantastic, no, that's very clear, thank you. So our next question that came in is, when deciding whether to continue with AVASK, it's important for us to have the option to speak directly with a representative regarding VAT filings. Is this a service available and how can I arrange it?
Yes, absolutely. So direct communication with our VAT experts is available via our premium service model. You can schedule a consultation with one of our representatives, such as myself, by contacting through our website.
Absolutely, that's perfect. And the next question, for businesses like ours that are incorporated in the United States, do we require fiscal representation in countries like Germany or other countries where we operate in the EU?
Yes, so US companies often require fiscal representation in countries where they are VAT registered. Germany is not one of them. However, there are countries such as France, Italy, and Spain where you are required to have fiscal representation. The need for fiscal representation, again, depends on the specific regulations of each country. This is included within the AVASK services, and it's included in the package for self-service and the premium services.
Absolutely, yes. And for self-serve, there's an additional fee of €15 per month per country. So if you're going to be filing in, say, France, Italy, and Spain, that'll be an additional €45 per month for those fiscal representations. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Tinnitin. So regarding the submission of purchase invoices, where will I be able to upload these files directly? Or will I need to complete Excel files?
Yeah, so on our self-service model, you will upload the purchase invoices directly through our platform via a very simplified Excel format. I know that quite a lot of our clients used the old Amazon supplementary file. Just to let you all know, this will be a lot more simpler for you to complete and upload on the portal.
Absolutely, and from what I understand, it's drag and drop from your desktop.
Perfect. Sounds nice and easy.
Thank you so much, Tinnitin. So tell me, the next question is how will VAT be declared for sales moved through channels other than Amazon? Will the VAT filing continue to use Excel spreadsheets as with Amazon, or will there be a different process?
Yeah, so very similar to the purchasing invoices mentioned above. So for any off-Amazon sales such as Shopify or eBay, you will have the ability to upload these sales to our portal through, again, a very simplified Excel template, and which will be available via our system.
Okay, so thank you so much for your time today, Tinnitin. It was absolutely wonderful speaking to you today about all those wonderful compliance-related questions.
Perfect. Thank you so much for having me.
No problems at all. So if you do have any additional questions, please do reach out to us. So the VAT Services on Amazon program is ending, and we are taking over all the clients that complete the 3-step process from the 31st of October. So if you need assistance with that or require any advice or support, please go through to our website at www.avask.com. There's a big flashing rolling banner on the top of that website. You'll be able to click on that, and that'll provide you with all the information you need to be able to transfer from the VAT Services on Amazon straight through to AVASK. Okay, so as I said, thank you very much for joining us today, and thank you for joining our webinar last week. We've got another webinar coming up next Tuesday, so do watch out in your emails for this when it is advertised. And from Tinnitin and myself, thank you very much and have a lovely day.
Thank you.